usually specialize with dental offices. So 90% of our customers are dental offices that have HIPAA rules. We have a few accountants and lawyers as well. As far as allow list, we don't allow anything. ThreatLocker is designed to just stop anything as little as installation or as simple as attaching a thumb drive to the workstation, which that's what we like about ThreatLocker. So typically where I have dental offices where other dental offices will send them a flash drive with like a 3D image of their mouth. So when my customer gets it, they plug it in and they're not able to run it or even see the image because ThreatLocker would block it. We'll find it as a threat. And those are some of the requests that we've been getting. ThreatLocker detects it as something that they don't typically do. As far as the dental offices, we use different practice managements that the dental practice use. We have to ring fence it because the software changes a lot. Just to have no issues, we have to ring fence some of those software so everything will work smoothly. So we have certain allow lists and ring fencing on certain practice managements. What's good about the mobile app, as far as like I could be anywhere at any given time, and it's happened to me. I'll be at the gym and I get a request after hours, and I could just get on my mobile and allow privileges for that certain program they're trying to run. They'll usually text me or something if it's out after hours, where they're like, "Hey, I just got a new software, I got a new camera." Um, it's not allowing me to install the software because the threat locker would automatically just stop it. Once I get that text from them, I could just get on my mobile app and configure that where it'll allow that certain program to run. I kind of like the ThreatLocker audit because if something happens, I can go through the audit and I can see the whole network, or I can see a specific machine and what it's blocking. And then if it's something that you think it's reliable and it works as far as like the practice management, you can set a rule on that specific software to run no matter if it changes the hash or anything changes. But that audit is typically what I go on. If I have any issues with a PC, I know to first check the audit and see if that specific software or anything else was being blocked or something like that. It's helped us big time with the compliance stuff because we know now we can see what the customer is trying to run. Before ThreatLocker, we didn't know what they were running in the background. We just had no idea. And with ThreatLocker, we noticed that it became almost everyday thing where we don't know, we're not sitting in front of the customer. We don't know what they're clicking on. We don't know what they're running or installing. And with ThreatLocker, we kind of like it kind of lets us know like, hey, we're watching, or lets the customer know that we're watching. We know what they're trying to install. We can kind of see if it's something safe that they're trying to run. And we could also know that the customer is the one that's trying to run the program because it could be anyone. It could be anyone remoted on trying to run the software. It's cool because we can see, like I said, we can see what they're trying to run. But I mean, it's basically you're flying blind. You don't know what they're running because you're not there. And then you could just find out it's too late because they already ran it. You just feel safer. We do. We feel safer with zero trust. I could always get a hold of a cyber hero. I was telling my coworkers, like, I'm so surprised like how fast they respond. I don't think I've ever worked with another vendor that had the response time that ThreatLocker has. The cyber heroes, you just click on the cyber hero help and boom, somebody's already there. What I like is I can do a Zoom call with them and I can share my screen, they can see my screen. And I could kind of pinpoint, I could kind of tell them, hey, this is the software that's we're having issues with, that ThreatLocker might be blocking or not. I also use them as well as just troubleshooting. If I Because I sometimes I want to rule out ThreatLocker. I just contact them to so I can have someone else say I'm not going crazy, like we're fine on our side. So it's kind of like to rule out as well. The response time is yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And there's always 24 hours. There was always someone there to respond. That you can't beat because there's times I call even for dental software practice, like I can call these people for help and it's just like I'm waiting for like 30 to an hour to get a like less than a 60-second response time is you just can't beat that.